What's up everybody, Anime X here, and in this video I'll be doing another ranking video, since you guys seem to enjoy the last one that I did, so I decided to make another ranked, but with all of the Uchiha. And if you guys want to have influence over what type of video I do, what videos, like what anime I do videos on, and when I post them, you could either comment down below, vote on my Instagram polls, which I do every day, or vote on the polls in this video, or join my Discord and let me know what you want, or you can do all of the above. And if you enjoy my videos and haven't already subscribed, consider doing that and hitting the bell to be alerted to all of my content, because every little bit of support helps. And since this video doesn't require too much explanation, I think it's time to jump right into it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, at the bottom of this list, I have Shisui placed here, and the reason why is pretty simple. He has no feats. Like, none whatsoever. Shisui has a lot of lore behind him and seems like he should be reasonably strong, but besides knowing that he's very good at body flicker and knowing that he has Kodo Matsukami, which, while it is overpowered, he can only use it once every 10 years when it's in the hands of him. He just doesn't display very many feats and states himself that Itachi is better than he is. Now, this could be taken to mean that he is stronger than Shisui now, or he has potential to surpass him later. Either way, I'm pretty sure not many people will disagree if I say that Shisui is weaker than Itachi, and then he should be the weakest Uchiha of the ones that we've seen. Now, the fact that Itachi is above Shisui shouldn't be too controversial to many people, just due to him having more feats and statements that would put him above Shisui. I mean, now I'm just going to explain why Itachi is placed in the middle of the list and why he can't be placed above, like people like Obito or Madara, like some people believe. The reason I'm not going to go too much into everyone's power is just because I either have videos scaling their power already on the channel, or I plan on making videos scaling their power in the future. In fact, I'll put a link to the video in the top right hand corner in case you guys want to see me scale Itachi, which I've already done. Anyways, the reason that Itachi is placed here is mainly just due to the insane hacks that the other Uchiha have, or it should be that they have more raw power than he does, or in some cases they surpass him in both categories. Itachi has some pretty impressive feats like matching KCM1 speed while in his Edo Tensei form, which should put him at speeds that surpass the Raikage. He is also shown to be able to confidently handle Sage Kabuto, who is most likely would have been too much for EMS Sasuke, putting Itachi at a much higher tier than Sasuke, and also has the abilities like Totsuka Blade and Yadamir combo, which is pretty powerful, although I just don't think it's enough to put him any higher on this list. Now, directly above Itachi, I have Obito placed here, and this may be controversial to some people, especially if I had used Orange Mask Obito, but for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to be scaling Orange Mask Obito. I'm using him in his most powerful form, which is known as Jubito by us fans. Now, in case you didn't know just how stupidly powerful Jubito is, let me give you a few feats from him real quick. One of these feats / statements is about him is when he is in his uncontrollable Jubi state, which is weaker than the form he is when he tamed the Jubi because he can't seem to control himself or use his chakra wisely. But in this form, Hashirama himself says that, hey, Jubito's more powerful than him. And then Jubito proceeded to rip Hashirama and Hiruzen into pieces directly after this. And then he rips the Hokage's four-sided barrier like it was the easiest thing in the world. And he also has enough chakra that is comparable to a planet's in size, because the Jubi is compared to a size and like with its chakra. Jubito is also fast enough to outspeed the fourth Hokage Minato, even when he has KCM stacked onto his already incredible speed. This is shown when Minato tries to hit Obito, and Obito is able to react and attach a true seeking orb onto Minato and cut his arm off. Basically, Jubito is a beast, and Obito is generally someone that I want to do a video on, so since I don't want to spoil too much, I won't go into depth on more of his feats on Rinnegan Obito or Jubito's feats or even Orange Mask Obito's feats, just because I'll be saving all of those for a video. But Jubito definitely and clearly surpasses everyone on this list before him, but it's time to see why he isn't any higher on this list. Now, it's probably no surprise to anyone that Madara is this high on this list, and I don't think many people are going to argue with me when I say that Madara is one of the most powerful Uchiha when he's alive, meaning that as long as Madara was alive, he was the strongest Uchiha, or contended to be the strongest Uchiha. I'm pretty sure that most people know that Jubidara is more powerful than Jubito, but to back up the claim, there are a few feats that will prove that. One of these is the feats that he was able to take on 8th Gate Guy with the help of Minato, Kakashi, and Gaara, with only one of his Rinnegan in his possession. After that, he gains another Rinnegan and is able to go toe-to-toe with Rinnegan Sasuke and takes past Sage Mode Naruto. which is important because both of these characters are arguably more stronger than Obito individually. Madara is also downplayed a lot because he didn't use a lot of the moves in his arsenal, like making wood clones, or and make those wood clones make limbo clones, or make limbo clones that make wood clones, which would be quite an unstoppable army right there. Like, could you just imagine an army of wood clones, like of Jubidara with limbo clones? Like, you wouldn't even be able to see like 3/4 of the enemy because all of them would be like in a different plane of reality, even when you were fighting them. This, along with the ability to possibly be able to create Jubi Susanoo, which would completely clobber almost anyone and anything in the Narutoverse up to this point. Once again, I plan on making a video on Jubidara scaling his power at some point, since I already made the Edo Tensei Madara scaling, which link to will be in the top right hand corner and down below. So I won't go into too much depth on Jubidara's power, but let's just say he's extremely powerful. And at this point, you may think that I've forgotten someone, but I haven't forgotten, as you'll see. So as the most powerful Uchiha, I place adult Sasuke here. Now, hey, calm down. Now, before you guys get your pitchforks and hit the dislike button and attack me in the comments, let me explain myself, please. There are a few reasons that adult Sasuke should slap Jubidara. The main reason for this is the fact that due to multiple statements and feats, Sasuke by himself should surpass Kage in raw power, and Kage is stated to surpass Madara in terms of power. And the reason that Sasuke is more powerful than Kage, in my opinion, comes from the statement from Kinshiki, or of Kinshiki and Momoshiki being a greater threat than Kage. Then right after this, he says that he and the 5 Kage should be able to handle it. Obviously, the 5 Kage are fodder and get slapped by a fused Momoshiki, who at this point should clearly surpass Kage. And Sasuke was probably more confident in his ability than he was in the Kage, and he and Naruto, who were both at less than half of their power, with Naruto being tortured and having his power drained, and Sasuke, having to use a bunch of his power in order just to get to that dimension. That means that if full power, this should equal about a full powered Naruto or full powered Sasuke. Now, you may be thinking that even though Sasuke may have more raw power than Madara, Madara should be able to use his wide arsenal and intelligence to beat Sasuke, right? Like, maybe use them in limbo clones, right? But Sasuke possesses many abilities that Madara has, because they both possess Rinnegan, with the only attack or technique that would be a challenge for Sasuke or a concern would be Madara's wood clones and limbo clones. And, Sasuke could just blitz and destroy Madara with a Chidori, or maybe you're thinking Madara could shoot a Sage Art Light Fang, and Sasuke would be able to dodge that. Like Naruto dodged it in the war, but Sasuke would probably just switch places with Madara and make him bisect himself or whatever. Another thing, talking about more on the wood clones part, Sasuke, I think, is so much faster and more powerful. He's able to take out an entire army of them, and Madara Susanoo is not surpassing Sasuke Susanoo. And Sasuke should have intelligence on par and a moveset just as diverse as Madara's. Sasuke could also use his Susanoo to crush Madara, or blitz and snatch his soul. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that there are many ways Madara gets killed by Sasuke, using brute strength, versatility in his moveset, or intelligence in his tactics, or once again, all of the above to kill Madara. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, I would just like to thank you, because I know this was on the long side. If you like this video and want to see me make more content like this, more ranked videos, I'm going to need 20 likes on this video and a ton of comments trying to convince me why I should do another video, because you guys been selecting on the comments there. No, I'm just kidding. But if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that and hit the bell to be alerted to all of my videos so you don't miss any of my content. Once again, I'd just like to thank you guys for watching all the way to the end and supporting me. And as always, guys, this is Anime X, signing off.